Hello. I am bored. I am literally either stressed beyond belief or I am bored out of my skull. Which is weird because I don't know what's going on with my city and my campus, but there's a lot of things going on. Like, on campus, I've at least got some clues because, like, I'm on campus. So there seems to be an engineering project day going on. So there are people in frickin' name tags and suits everywhere, and then there seems to be some sort of volleyball game and or tournament going on because I've seen at least 2 teams of women in volleyball uniforms just walking campus. And I say something's going on with the city because out my window, in this sort of section of the window that you can see because the building lines up at the frame, this section of the window, part of that is like an airplane path because the airport is like over there. So like really about once a week I'll see somebody going directly on that path so I can see them very clearly from my window. I have seen 2 planes today, and I mean the airport is close enough that they're coming down, like they're lower flying planes, and I've seen 2 today. So it seems like everybody's got things to do except me, which I mean I do have a thing to do. It's just not until like 6:30 this evening because we're doing an end of the year banquet for residents, and I thought, free food, probably maybe something slightly better than just the terrible stuff I've had to put in my system this past year because grease is the easiest way to cook for a lot of people. I want some pasta, I want some stir fry, I want shepherd's pie. I want to try making chicken pot pie again because it sort of worked last time. So I'm gonna go to that. I don't know like if I'm supposed to dress up for that or like whatever. Probably won't go like super fancy, but like I'll put on something nice, I guess. I just realized that I'm supposed to have a shower tonight. I should just go shower now so that like my hair is nice, that I can leave it down and probably dry at that point. Is that my plan? I'm just gonna go have a shower now. This is how bored I am. I've eaten most of the candy in my package. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's some of a bit of it there, but like, it's not gonna make Easter, which I think is next weekend? Yeah, Easter's next weekend. I'm gonna be doing homework because I'm going to have a take-home exam, which he gave us the outline for. Okay, usually he gives us a paper, and for masters, for the class that we have it for is a combination of master's students and upper year political science students. And for the upper years who are doing their BAs, they have to write like 8 to 10 pages, and the MA students have to write 10 to 12, which isn't that much of a difference. And I've made the page lengths, necessary page lengths for all of my papers this year. So then we usually he gives us 3 weeks. We get it, it's due 3 weeks later, which works really well because usually I do it relatively soon, and then I have time to get some editing done on it and have somebody else go over it because I can't grammar. You know this, I can't grammar. Okay, he set out the take-home exam. We don't get the questions until the last day of class, which is for him is Tuesday. It is due a week after that, so it's due the next Tuesday. And he laid out the setup. We have 2 questions. One we won't have a choice on. The second he'll give us an option of 2. We write on 1. And he goes, don't really know about page length, so we're going to go with minimums. So the first one is worth 40% of the exam mark and minimum 4 pages. And the second one is worth 60% of the exam mark, minimum 6 pages. If you put that together, that is literally the maximum these upper year students have had to write in 3 weeks, the minimum that the master's students have had to write in 3 weeks, and we have a week to do it on 2 separate questions. Like, I am so sick and tired of being told that we can't write essays like in the last night, and then we hit exams and they're like, here, write 3 essays in 3 hours. Like, does that translate? If you normally give us 3 weeks and suddenly you want the same amount of work or possibly more, it's with minimums you're sort of expected to do a little more for these poor like undergrad students, like in a third of the time. I mean, I'm glad it's not here, sit down and write for 3 hours, but I'm still sort of like, are you marking us different standards? You better be marking different standards, because we're writing differently, right? And that's my, like I said before, my comps are literally 6 questions in 3 hours. How does that frickin' translate to, like, we've been expecting you to be able to write and answer reams and reams of info on these things, but give us like half an hour's worth of work? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Exams are stupid and I hate them. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go for free food this evening and then probably continue to be bored out of my skull. That's a great plan. That's a fantastic plan. I love that plan. Great. See ya!